home buyers and up to $25,000 for veterans. Now is the perfect time to pre-qualify for your home loan. Stop by or apply online at southernheritagebank.com/mortgage. It's not every day that you buy a house. Let us help you enjoy the experience. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The Mix 104.1 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. Good morning to all of you, Mix 104.1. We are on MixTV.tv. We're on Talk 101.3 The Buzz. We're also on your phones, your mobile devices, through the free Mix 104.1 app, free thanks to CHI Memorial. Download for free at mymix1041.com. It is a very busy news morning this morning. Let's begin, though, with the Cleveland Board of Education, they have selected Dr. Kelly Kaiser as the interim director of Cleveland City Schools. Dr. Kaiser is the director of human resources for the Cleveland City School Systems. The Cleveland Board of Education considered 4 candidates. They considered Dr. Jeff Elliott, who's the current Cleveland City Schools Chief of Staff and Assistant Director, former Bradley County Director of Schools Bob Taylor, former Bradley County Director of Schools Johnny McDaniel, and Kelly Kaiser. Both Kaiser and McDaniel received nominations during the meeting, and of course, the search is on, or will be on soon, for Russell Dyer, Dr. Russell Dyer's replacement, as Dr. Dyer heads to Collierville, Tennessee, and the search will begin in earnest. We will be joined later this morning in the 8 o'clock hour by Dr. Kelly Kaiser. He's going to be appearing on the regular Logan Thompson Law Firm segment, which we hold every Tuesday at about 8:45. He will be joined by the chairman of the Cleveland Board of Education, Nate Tucker, along with our host, Matthew Coleman, with the Logan Thompson Law Firm. All right, last night, Tennessee Governor Bill Lee delivered his 6th State of the State address to the joint session of the Tennessee General Assembly. And here is a portion of what the governor had to say.
6th year of working together, the state of our state is strong and resilient and ready for the future. And that is thanks to the hard work of the people in this room. But there is more work to do. The world around us is changing. Every day brings unique challenges, new challenges. Tennesseans are counting on us to face those challenges with wisdom and discernment. So tonight I want to reiterate something. I've got 3 years left. There is a lot to do. And we cannot and should not slow down, not for a second.
That is the portion of the governor's opening statement, which he began by honoring the First Lady of Tennessee, and that is, of course, Maria Lee, First Lady Maria Lee, who, by the way, looked in great spirits last night, said she had received better news and following a very hard year, and he thanked Tennesseans for their prayers. So let's get down to the meat of the matter here, and that is what the governor laid out to the joint General Assembly, and that is, Governor Lee said his proposed $53 billion budget includes strategic funding to ensure economic and educational opportunity, protect Tennessee voices, preserve our natural resources, and strengthen families and more. Here are the highlights from Governor Lee's address: a $20 million in his proposals, a $20 million investment in Tennessee's Rainy Day Fund, bringing Tennessee reserves to more than $2 billion, the largest in state history. More than 260, by the way, these are the highlights. I'm sorry, these are not the proposals. These are the highlights. More than $261 million to invest in student achievement and including teacher pay raises. $30 million for summer learning programs to support students between school years. $15 million to fund charter school facility improvements. $141.5 million to establish the Education Freedom Scholarships To that, the governor says will empower parents to pick the right school for their child. $208 million over 5 years from TennCare, shared savings to strengthen rural health systems. A $26.7 million investment in services for Tennesseans with disabilities. $17 million in funding for an additional 60 state troopers and related support staff to improve public safety across the state. Funding for a National Guard recruitment initiative package, and $63 million to create 4 new Tennessee state parks. Now, you can go back and watch the governor's full address on mixtv.tv, his state of the state address from last night. And that, of course, to the joint session of the General Assembly. Also last night, the Bradley County Commission held a meeting, and Mayor Davis presented 2 resolutions. The first allows the mayor to negotiate an agreement with Cedar Recovery of Middle Tennessee for the provision of mental health counseling services to Bradley County first responders. That resolution passed unanimously. The second resolution authorizes Mayor Davis to enter into a commercial lease agreement with Bridge Property Management Group for property at 2825 West Side Drive. That is needed because of renovations that take place at the Health Department over the next year. The state has agreed to pay for a 1-year lease. That resolution passed unanimously. Commissioners also approved the design of a disc golf course that'll be built on Menace Road, and that happened last night. Also highlights from the meeting, which you can also watch on mixtv.tv. 3rd District Commissioner and Chairman of the Finance Committee, Mylan Blake, presented a recommendation from the Finance Committee on 4 projects that will use HCI funds. And again, these 4 projects, for the HCI funds, by the way, of course, the original sale, the funds from the sale of Bradley Memorial Hospital. All right, so the City of Charleston ball field bleachers is 1. The Greenway Fill Hour Branch Trail is 2. Museum Center update to their audio is 3, and an HVAC request from the Tri-State Exhibition Center. Those were passed unanimously. The commission also voted to approve the fiscal year 2024-2025 budget calendar, and all of that last night. Commissioner Bill Winters made a motion that the commission confirm the committee's recommendation to send a letter and the information received from citizens regarding the Bradley County Election Office to the Election Commission and the State Election Committee Commission Office. 5th District Commissioner Cindy Slater made a motion that the commission approve a legal services contract with attorney James F. Logan, Jr. and the firm of Logan Thompson, P.C. with respect to the prosecution of any legal claim against manufacturers of insulin and other diabetic medication, pharmacy benefit managers, and any other entities involved in improper price fixing, kickbacks, and that engaged in other antitrust violations. And Louis Alford made a substitute motion to delay the vote so commissioners and the county attorney could talk more. The sub-motion passed 12-1. And finally, a serious crash last night. It actually happened during the Bradley Central High School win over McMinn Central last night at the basketball games. Gary Owenby reported on that for us. Did a great job. So here's what happened. About 7 o'clock last night, Cleveland police responded to a crash in front of Marthy Ann's restaurant on Key Street Northwest. A passerby advised that they witnessed a black sedan made a wide right turn off of Henderson Avenue Northwest onto Key Street into oncoming traffic in the wrong direction. The black sedan, observed driving onto the grass in the median, proceeded forward until it collided with a white sedan, which is going south on Key Street right there in front of Marthy Ann's, right across from Life Care. Officers arrived soon after the collision and were able to get both drivers out. One went to Tonova, being evaluated. The other had to be flown by Life Force helicopter to Erlanger Medical Center. As I told you, ladies and gentlemen, it is a busy news morning, and we, of course, bring you the very latest. All the news on our website at mymix1041.com. The governor's State of the State from last night, the Bradley County Commission meeting in full, both on mixtv.tv.
Is that it?
I'm Dex. I'm done.
All right, let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. Save a lot during Don Ledford GMC's President's Day trade-up event. Stop by now and save big at Don Ledford GMC on North Lee Highway in Cleveland, or go to donledford.com for more details. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Drive safely out there as you make your way in. And as always, if you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Sell with Darren text line. That's Darren Miller, eXp Realty. This traffic report is brought to you by Waste Connections of Cleveland. Waste Connections introduces efficient, state-of-the-art automated curbside service. Find out more by visiting wasteconnections.com/ClevelandTN.
Bridget, as you know, I was awarded, I'm the leader of the community now.
Right, yes.
And everybody just get behind me, Satan, as
Yeah.
Jesus said. I am now the leader of the community, as you know.
Okay.
And then rightfully so.
Thanks for the reminder.
So I'm very motivational also, as you know, even around here, trying to motivate you people.
All right.
So I sent Dr. Kelly Kaiser, I thought, a very inspirational text message last night. Now, Dr. Kaiser is a former principal of Mayfield. Wait, was he ever the principal of Stewart or just, I can't remember. I'm an alum of Stewart. We kicked him out. Anyway, I sent him what I thought was a motivation. This is the new interim director of Cleveland City Schools. I sent him a very motivational text last night. I said, don't screw it up. Thank you.
He'll never forget that.
I'm sure he was crying. 7:14. Hey, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Toby Keith died last night. We're going to remember Toby Keith in just a moment here. He had stomach cancer. He died at the age of 62. Actually, Commissioner Josh Rogers told me about it this morning, and he said, you know what? He did more for troops than any other singer ever. And my goodness, that is so true. So we're gonna remember Toby Keith here in just a moment. Very sad story. 7:15, it's time for our Hardee's Wake Up. At Hardee's, chicken goodness at Hardee's with the new 2 for $5 hand-breaded chicken tender wraps. Premium all-white chicken hand-dipped in buttermilk, lightly breaded, fried to a golden perfection. Lettuce, shredded cheese, your choice, flavor choice, ranch, honey mustard, or spicy Nashville hot. Served in a warm tortilla. Choose 2 of the same or... What, you all right? Mix and match.
The L's are silent.
Oh, thank you. Well, you should be, too.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, Lord! Yes, Lord! Well, we're just going to let that one breathe.
Now at Hardee's,
Walked
2
right into
hand-breaded chicken tender wraps are only $5. Mix and match your favorite flavors like buttermilk ranch, honey mustard, and spicy. Endless
There are a lot of banks, so what makes Southern Heritage Bank unique? It's our commitment to being unbelievably good as we identify and meet your needs. Stop by one of our 5 locations in Cleveland or Chattanooga and let us show you the difference our customers have come to expect. We strive to offer the latest banking technology, mobile wallet, online account opening, mobile banking with bill pay, and ATMs that allow cash or check deposit. All available 24/7 with a local community bank. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
Now at Hardee's, 2 hand-breaded chicken tender wraps are only $5. Choose your favorite flavors for endless combinations. 2 wraps, just $5. Hardee's, goodness in the making. Get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
Transform your window project with Cleveland Exteriors. High-quality Viwintech windows built to last a lifetime. Cleveland Exteriors, your trusted partner for exceptional windows. Visit clevelandexteriors.com or call today.
Mayfield Dairy, celebrating 100 years of the iconic Mayfield ice cream at mayfielddairy.com. Proudly headquartered in Athens, Tennessee.
Dad, are these numbers right? Our factory's been overproducing mattresses for most of the year.
The boys were on a heater and I just let them cook.
What?
Yeah, well, when you have a crew of craftsmen like we do, you just gotta let them go.
Well, I guess there's one thing to do.
Right now at Mermaid Mattress, get Tempur-Pedic, the most highly recommended mattress in America, starting at only 41 cents a night.
But people better hurry because at these prices, they won't last long.
And it's only at Mermaid Mattress.
Your sleep handmade, hand delivered.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
A free Penske truck rental for local moves, or local use. All Safe Storage, 479-6377 online, allsafetn.com. Well, right now, we're joined by Jami Thompson here with us, and boy, what a wonderful event we're going to talk about. A Night to Shine. Good morning, Jami.
Good morning.
Well, first of all, tell us about A Night to Shine, what it's all about.
Okay, so A Night to Shine is a prom for people with special needs or special abilities that's sponsored by the Tim Tebow Foundation.
And he does a lot of these, from what I understand, around the nation. Is that right?
Yes, it started 10 years ago. This year's the 10th anniversary of Night to Shine. And the first year it started out really small. It was just a few churches, mainly in Florida and like in Haiti and the Philippines, where he had done some mission work. And over the course of the 10 years, it's grown. Last year, there were 622 churches in all 50 states and in 13 countries.
Wow.
Yeah, and this year I actually had a message from him last night, and there are over 700 churches this year and up to like almost 20 countries.
Wow.
Yeah.
We're joined by Jami Thompson, A Night to Shine. So let's talk about right here locally in Cleveland. When is our Night to Shine happening?
It is this Friday, February 9th. It's the same day all around the world. It's always the Friday before Valentine's Day.
Very nice. So give us the details on it.
Our event is from 6 to 9. And it's at Broad Street United Methodist Church, and we have a little over 160 guests signed up to come.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's going to be a big night.
Yes.
So how can our audience participate, or what do you need?
Well, we always need help with everything. We we have a lot. We do a lot of work the day before on Thursday with setting up and decorating, and we're always looking for things to put in the swag bags, because each guest gets a swag bag with like a crown because they're the king or the queen of the prom, and a corsage, and we try to put some little different goodies in there. So we try to get some different things from local businesses to donate, to put in there, and we just need help getting all that together, setting it all up, putting it all together. We did have volunteer registration, so you could actually come to the event, but it's closed now because we have to do background checks in enough time. But we would love for people to think about it this time next year, because we need, we have about 350 volunteers coming.
Great.
Yeah,
Great.
So we need, every time we have a guest, they have to have a buddy with them. So for our 162 guests, we have to have 162 buddies. Yeah. Plus we have the red carpet with paparazzi, and we've got people on the dance floor, and we've got all these other different activities that we have for our guests that need volunteers. So we definitely need that help.
Well, if people have more questions or do want to be involved somehow, what should they do? How can they get in touch with you or the organization?
We're on every social media thing. We're on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok with Cleveland Area Night to Shine. They could send a message that way. They could call the church at Broad Street, and they could get in touch with us. Or a lot of people somehow get my email and will email me.
All right, great. That's what. Do you want to give that out, or just the email, or?
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
I'll have to spell it. It's weird. So it's JamiStandridge at gmail.com. So JamiStandridge.
All right. Well, very good, Jami. Thank you so much. And thank you. What got you interested in this? Why did you want to be involved?
My sister really loved Tim Tebow, and after the first year, she saw it on his Instagram page, some pictures and stuff, so she was like, we need to do this. So the next year we applied, so we've been doing it 9 out of the 10 years here.
That is just tremendous. Jami Thompson, A Night to Shine, is this Friday night at Broad Street United Methodist Church. Jami, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
All right, it is 7:22, and as I said a few minutes ago, we're remembering the life of Toby Keith this morning. Toby died last night at the age of 62.
When most people think of plumbing and electrical supply houses, there's an idea that they're just for plumbers or electricians or builders to shop at. Wholesale Supply is proud to be open to the public and proud to serve our communities. By supplying the best quality products for the best prices with the best service guaranteed, Wholesale Supply is your one-stop shop for everything plumbing, electrical, and HVAC. To find a location near you, visit wholesalesupply.us for more. Helping build communities in the Southeast for over 80 years is just what we do.
Paula, tell us about how you came to shop at Chattanooga Auto Square.
Well, I was introduced to it from my husband. He purchased his first Range Rover years ago. And then occasionally I'd start asking him if I could start driving it. I would confidently recommend them. I mean, they make you feel like family from the moment you arrive. Being in real estate for like 34 years, you really come to value and appreciate the level of service that Range Rover gives you. Chattanooga Auto Square, luxury lives here.
Save a bundle at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress. Furniture, mattresses, and decor. The more you buy, the more you save. Up to 40% off. Create a bundle, a sofa and chairs, end tables, a recliner, lamps and rugs, an entire room. Up to 40% off. Create a custom bundle and watch the savings grow. Up to 40% off. Look for Take Me Home Today tags. Bundle in-stock items. Special financing is available. Bundle and save at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress.
You need money overnight? Check into cash. Your time is tight. .com. Bank account's too low? Check into cash. So where do you go? .com. Do it online in a record time. It's the easy way to get money next day. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. You can be sure it's secure from our bank straight to yours. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. Boom, boom.
Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland is hiring case selectors. Starting pay at $19 an hour. Earning potential up to $23 an hour plus incentive pay. Additional $2 an hour night shift premium. And you're eligible to earn a $3,000 stay bonus. Flexible schedules and great benefits at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland. They have open interviews Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday from 9 to 11 a.m. and from 1 to 3 p.m. Apply online at jobs.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland.
Just nice, man. I think you saw him in a small venue or something?
Yeah, it wasn't even a concert. It was just a small show. I got to sit on the front row with some sorority sisters in college. He's a great performer.
Yeah, absolutely, and extremely patriotic. We're going to miss him, and very sad news this morning. Toby Keith, dead at the age of 62 to stomach cancer last night. God bless him and his family. 7:26. Let's get a news update right here. I tell you what, Bridget, birthdays right before the update. Let's do our Simmons Bank celebration list.
Okay, happy birthday to Bailey Morrison. She is 10 years old today. This is Austin's daughter, so hope Bailey has a wonderful birthday today.
I mean, she's been through enough being his daughter. And I guess he doesn't have a mic, and I don't have time for it, so don't come in here. Right.
Also, Lainey Brown is 23 today, a first grade teacher at Black Fox Elementary. That is from her mom. Janice Wilhoit celebrated a birthday yesterday. Diane Orr is having a birthday today, and her son says that she is the best mom I could have ever been blessed to have. She loves her grandchildren big. So happy birthday to Diane today. Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Ridipest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Sell with Darren text line. That's Darren Miller, eXp Realty. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app.
I had that in the, my bet was you'd do that, and that's fine.
Thank you. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list at Simmons Bank. They have the products and services to help make your dreams come true. Call Ken Do 423-381-3427.
All right, let's get a news update right here. Also, coming up in just a few minutes, we're going to be joined by those state champion Raiders and Lady Raiders, the wrestlers from the state duels championship teams. So they're going to join us as part of sports coming up here at about 7:30.
The Mix 1041 News Desk brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
All right, a lot of news this morning. Kelly Kaiser is the interim director of Cleveland City Schools following the Board of Education meeting held last night. Of course, Dr. Kaiser is going to be the interim director for Dr. Russell Dyer. Dr. Dyer, of course, heading back home to Collierville, Tennessee, as their superintendent. But back to Kelly. Kelly Kaiser is the Director of Human Resources for the Cleveland City School System, and he is interim director. And Bridget, he is demanding gifts from every staff member.
He is. Okay.
I thought I was very motivational, inspirational, and aspirational by texting him last night. Let's see, 4 words of 4 words of inspiration. Don't screw it up.
Oh, wow. That's very inspirational.
And I'm told Mendy Kaiser, they all had a good cry.
Good.
Of course, she's had a cry since her wedding day, but anyway. See, and this is what happens when friends of mine get involved. It's just too bad. He's an assistant coach, by the way. I think he still is at Lee University's women's basketball program. I believe that's still right. The governor gave his State of the State address. We'll have highlights of that. Bradley County Commission meeting last night. Have highlights of that. By the way, you can watch the governor's State of the State and the Bradley County Commission meeting from last night, as well as the Cleveland Board of Education meeting. What a day yesterday! Always that first Monday of the month, and you can do that at mixtv.tv.
This news update brought to you by Cleveland Plywood Company, 2700 20th Street Northeast in Cleveland.
All right, what do you want?
Just wanted to give a shout out. They're in the school line, so I want to give a shout out to my daughter Bailey Morris, and it's her birthday today. It's her 10th birthday, so happy birthday! So
tell us about Bailey.
Bailey is awesome. She's done cheerleading at Michigan Avenue this year. She's done an incredible job. She's just growing up. I mean, 10 years old, the big double digits this year. So she's excited. We had the whole house decorated. We worked on that last night. So she's got her own little poster up and just all kinds of cool stuff. So she wanted to do rose gold this year. That was the big thing. So
do what now?
Rose gold.
Oh, rose gold.
That was their theme this year.
So Bailey, what grade she in?
She's in 4th grade.
4th grade. Now, Bailey, I know you've written a birthday poem for your dad about the dad you would like for him to become, and I look forward to reading that on the air. Well, happy birthday! Do we have any birthday plans we can share out loud?
I think there might be a restaurant involved this evening, so we'll see. But we actually did a scavenger hunt adventure this past Sunday, so around town. So we drove around town doing.
Did you really?
Yeah, we ended up at First Baptist. We were at Misfit Tacos. We went. Don Ledford, Walmart, all these places. So
I love that.
Going around taking little videos and pictures. So
I'm sure that was Devin's idea. Good job.
It was a cute. This is my idea. Okay, whatever.
Happy birthday, boy! I tell you, that's 10 years old. That's great. And by the way, I understand we've got a new director. In the mornings, because you're now freed up and I see the screen changing, and you sent me a picture last night, actually. Is that right?
Absolutely, yeah. So for the first time ever with the new TV trailer, Madison directed the broadcast last night. So she was directing the basketball broadcast. So we'll give a shout out to her. She did very good last night. So we were at Bradley. We loved being there. It was a great game. So
McMinn Central and Bradley Central last night. Bradley swept the 2 games. Of course, Barrettes and the Chargerettes last night, Bears and Chargers. So great job, Madison. I watched a lot of that last evening. Excellent job. All right. So what do we need you anymore? Get out. It's over.
That's
it's
it.
all. Go home. Well, hang around a little while.
Okay.
All right. Happy birthday, Bailey. It is 7:32. Brent, let's get a check of the streets right here.
Is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. Save a lot during Don Ledford Buick's President's Day trade-up event. You can stop by now and save big at Don Ledford Buick on North Lee Highway in Cleveland, or go to donledford.com for more details. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Drive safely out there as you make your way in. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ritapest Mix line 614-6499, or text us at that same number. That is 614-6499. This traffic report is brought to you by Southland Finance. Loans up to $20,000. Call Dusty and the team at Southland Finance, 950 25th Street in Cleveland, in front of Ace Hardware, 423-458-3007. Online at southlandfinance.net. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
Vroom. Need a ride? Hop in. Call 634-LOAN to get the speediest loan for new or used.
Hey, listeners, there's a new Buzz Tuesdays at noon, the voice of We the People. It's about what the H is going on in America. Tune in and call in Tuesdays on 101.3 The Buzz. A seatbelt is required for this ride.
Shopping for a great deal on a car or truck? Know this. Cleveland Ford is loaded with vehicles, over 230 in stock, all discounted. I'm talking saving up to $7,500 on new F-Series trucks and Mustang Mach-E. We have financing as low as 0% on Edge and 1.9% for 72 months on new F-150s. And as always, you get a lifetime powertrain warranty and complimentary service when you buy from us. So hurry to Cleveland Ford today, because this sale ends soon, or shop us at clevelandford.com.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Choosing the right healthcare plan for you and your family can be overwhelming. Direct Primary Care Associates' new pharmacy benefits is the best choice for you and your family. With personalized attention, convenient telemedicine options, and free generic medications, Direct Primary Care Associates Pharmacy Benefits offers everything you need to keep you and your family healthy and happy. Say goodbye to long wait times, rushed appointments, and unexpected medical bills. Visit our website to learn more about how Direct Primary Care Associates can provide the best healthcare experience for you and your family. Direct Primary Care Associates, affordable health care for all.
Attention shoppers, don't forget to ask our certified butchers for great recipe tips.
This is an authentic butcher shop, where meat is hand-cut in-store, beef is ground fresh daily, and expert advice from a certified butcher is always free of charge.
Free advice? That's what I call value. The quality I crave, the value I count on.
Nobody does food like Food City.
Did you know that drinking and driving is a leading cause of traffic fatalities? It kills more than 28 people in the United States every day. That means one person every 52 minutes. Statistically, young people are the most at risk to drink and drive, but not everyone's doing it. Don't drink and drive.
Now at Hardee's, 2 hand-breaded chicken tender wraps are only $5. Choose your favorite flavors for endless combinations. 2 wraps, just $5. Hardee's, goodness in the making. Get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
Thank you for calling Logan Thompson. This is Ashley.
It's time for your Cleveland area community calendar presented by Tenova Healthcare. Learn more about Tenova Healthcare in Cleveland by visiting them online at tenovacleveland.com.
Tempur-Pedic adjustable sets. Feel the customized support and comfort at Mermaid Mattress. Better mattress, better price.
Boy, it's going to be another beautiful day. Sunny and 64 today. Low tonight, 36. More sunshine tomorrow and Thursday, 61 the next couple of days.
Aubrey's of Cleveland offers some of the most fresh and delicious foods in East Tennessee. Stop in tonight for dinner or order online at aubreysrestaurant.com. Click the Cleveland location and order there.
All right, it's the CHI Memorial Sports Desk. CHI Memorial. Hello, human kindness. This sports report is sponsored by the Town Squire.
46 years and getting ready for 47. That's the Town Squire. Larry McDaniel and his staff are ready for a big new 2024 at the shop that appreciates the customer. Great values and great sales all over the Town Squire. On your favorite names like Southern Tide, Southern Point, Coastal Cotton, Vineyard Vines, and so many more. The Town Squire, ready for a new year. Stewart Park Plaza, Key Street, Cleveland, Tennessee.
Mix 1041, good morning. Quick check of sports, and we're going to talk to our state champions from Cleveland High School. We had the Bradley swept McMinn Central last night. Bearettes 56-44. The Bradley boys, the Bears over McMinn Central, 79-40. Back to that girls game. Both are state-ranked number ones at the Bearettes and the Chargerettes last night. Again, Bradley with the 12-point victory in the girls' action. Tonight, we've got Walker Valley hosting McMinn County, 6 o'clock. Girls and the boys to follow here on Mix 1041, also on MixTV.tv, all supplied by Wholesale Supply Group. In the NBA, Clippers came back, beat the Hawks last night, 149-144. And it's Super Bowl week. Everybody getting ready for Super Bowl Sunday, this Sunday night, kickoff 6:30, 49ers and the Chiefs. But the NFL, Roger Goodell, the commissioner, made his had his State of the NFL address last night. And the NFL will open next season with the Philadelphia Eagles playing in Brazil. Now, this won't open the season. That'll be a Thursday night, but that's Friday, September the 6th. The NFL will play their first game ever in Brazil. And again, the Philadelphia Eagles will play somebody. We don't know who as of yet. All right, stand by. In just a moment, we're going to be joined by the state champion coaches from Cleveland High School. Just won another state duels. It's a habit. Plus a couple of our girls wrestlers, and we'll talk with all of them coming up next.
When most people think of plumbing and electrical supply,
you get a yearly checkup. Shouldn't your air? With your local Lennox dealer, regular care equals perfect air. With technology you can touch, comfortable air you can feel, and savings you can see. Not just perfect air, perfect for you air.
Call Dale's Heating and Air to upgrade your air today.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
this Mixed TV interview is supplied by Wholesale Supply Group. Visit us online at wholesalesupply.us.
Coaches Joy Knox, Josh Boskin, good morning, guys, and come on up here to the mics. Congratulations to both of you.
Morning. Thanks for having us.
What?
So I already got told this morning we need to get you a Cleveland hoodie.
A Cleveland hoodie?
Yeah. We're not Under Armour anymore. We need a
hoodie.
Nike. What do you?
Well, guys, look. I mean, you realize there are a couple of other schools here. We have to all be, equal and all that. I know you guys just want another.
Yeah.
You get tired of it after a while?
Never gets tired of winning. Who gets tired of winning?
All we do is win. I should play that for you this morning. You know what? Ladies first, Josh. My goodness. What's it like? The program's how old now? 2 or 3? Third year. What's it been like in 3 years of the girls program?
It's been fun watching them buy into the vision of the program. The two girls that I brought with me were the two that really first bought in. They're seniors now, along with Piper. When we brought Piper along, everybody knows Piper, but these two kind of were the ones that were right behind her and bought into the vision of the program and believed that we could do what the guys were doing. and every year we've gotten a little bit better. So as long as we keep doing that, we're going to try to keep following him.
So, I mean, it's like everything else, but has their influenced other girls to get involved in the program?
Yeah, we started the first year we finished the season with about 18. Last year we finished with about 22, and then right now we're sitting at 26. So
wow,
we're growing.
Wow.
And we got the right girls out. They're tough, and that's what we want. We want the toughest girls in the school.
Well, and both of you have been very instrumental. Of course, Josh, before you were involved and headed the girls program with the boys, and so now 7 years in a row with the state duels championship. Joy, what do you say to that? I'm sure it's some kind of record in the state.
Yeah, well, I think last year we set the record for the most consecutive dual championships with 6. So we added one this year and made it 7. So we're just trying to see how far it goes. And
you know, I've said this to other championship coaches over the years. Does it get at some point? Is it hard to motivate a team to continue to press on, or is it not?
No, I don't think it's hard to motivate because we're dealing with a new group almost every year. You know, it's there's definitely somebody new in our lineup every year. It's unfortunately, it's not like fortunately, it's not like every kid wrestles every year for the next 4 years. We have kids that graduate. You got guys come up and make it into a spot, and then the focus is a lot of the times on those guys. I mean, obviously, we're still focusing on the other guys that are returning. But the focus for those guys is the national level competition. We're like, for instance, this year we went to Indiana, we went to Florida, we went to Pennsylvania. We went to all these national level competitions trying to make sure that our best guys are getting good. But we're also focusing a lot of our attention on the guys that this is their first time being in the varsity lineup. So it's ever evolving and always changing. So it's always new.
I want to go back over to Coach Boskin. Let's talk about these young ladies you have here this morning. Introduce them for us.
Yeah, so got Micaiah Parker. They're both seniors. Micaiah wrestled 3 years, made the state finals last year. This year she's ranked number 1 in the state at 107 pounds. Jakira Parker, she's a region champion 2 years ago, and she's currently ranked number 4 in the state.
Wow.
And outside of the wrestling, their first year was interesting. When they came out, we got them for a reason. We got them because they were the toughest girls in the school, and sometimes that comes with some problems. And
really?
And the transformation that they've made in 3 years has been unbelievable. Excellent students now. Teachers like them. Their teammates like them, their coaches like them. They've been a blessing, and they've been truly outside of Piper too. I mean, even above Piper, these two have been even more leaders because everybody expected that out of Piper. When they see these two leading and buying in, everything else is easy.
Yeah. I want to bring them up here. Micaiah, what does it mean to you to hear your coach say you're just one of the toughest girls in the school?
The best. I wouldn't think I would be here right now, so definitely unexpected, but it's the best to hear it from Coach Boston because he's the best coach I've ever had. So.
Oh wow, sisters,
twins.
Well, I'm really slow, as you know. Well, okay, so twins. What's it like? And it's Jakira.
Yes, it's Jakira.
Jakira. What's it like wrestling with your twin sister?
I mean, it's hard sometimes because we fight a lot in practice. I'm not gonna lie, but so we can't really work together too much because we're sisters and sisters fight and argue.
And you're twins, even above sisters.
Exactly. So it's definitely a little hard wrestling with my sister, but I feel like it is a great opportunity that we get to experience this together instead of not being. I don't even know where I would be if I wasn't on the wrestling team.
Let me ask you this: what was maybe a highlight or a couple of highlights from the state duels on Saturday for both of you?
I really think it was our team as a whole. The first match was a little bit unexpected. We forgot how it feels to really just go with another team and really just put our all. And so it was a little bit harder than we expected because we haven't wrestled in a couple of weeks. But I will say that second match we were locked in, and as long as everybody does their part, you can really succeed everything. So,
Micaiah, same question. What were some highlights for you from the state?
I would say the best part was probably the referee yelling at Boskin because he kept getting up and just trying to be there to walk us through the matches and stuff. But other than that, I just know as a team and as a whole that we really came a long way. And without Boskin, like I said, I don't know where we'd be without him. So I do appreciate everything he's done. But other than that, yeah, we did come back from the first match to the finals, and we just switched it up and just won the whole thing.
Well, big congratulations to you. I want to same question for you, Joy Knox, and that is highlights. What sticks out to you?
Yeah, highlights probably. First match we had a really tough opponent with which was definitely our toughest match of the tournament with Summit. A former Pete Miller, a former Cleveland Raider.
Good morning, Al Miller. He listens every morning.
Yeah, so it was definitely we knew going in that was going to be the toughest match, and there were a lot of guys that stepped up and had really competitive matches and won some big matches for us there. With starting off with Gabe Moore, obviously he ended up basically sealing the duel for us. We knew that there were going to be some moves that those guys were going to make and try to do some things to try to make the duel a little bit closer. But he stepped up and won a match that we didn't know if he was going to win or not, and pretty much sealed the deal for us and put it out of reach for those guys. So that was a big highlight. And then next match we wrestled Brentwood, and then we had Halls in the finals.
They lost 4 matches the entire game.
yeah, that's good stuff. 4
Thanks
matches.
for saying it.
Yeah.
They lost 4 matches and 3 dual meets.
Yeah. So
it's incredible. Now, both of you get ready for the traditional. When is that?
So it'll be.
Is that right?
Our region tournament, the boys' region tournament, is this weekend at Cleveland.
Okay.
And
when
then
is that?
we'll go to Warren County.
In case folks want to come out.
It's Saturday. It'll start at 9 a.m.
Saturday at 9 at the Jones
at
or the arena.
No, Raider Arena.
At the arena. Okay.
Yep. So at Raider Arena, and then next week we'll go to our sub-state tournament, and then the following week will be the individual. So we're like 3 weeks out. The girls will wrestle their region or your section.
We have 1 weekend off, and then we join them at sub-state. So.
Okay, very good. Congratulations. I mean, you guys and ladies, I mean, you've set a new standard. It's absolutely incredible, and all I can say is congratulations.
Appreciate it.
And look, so we'll see you back here, in about 3 weeks?
See you in about 3 weeks. I think I can get a sweatshirt by then. What size?
We'll work it out.
Yeah.
All right, thank you, guys. And ladies, great job. Great job.
Thank you.
Maybe you can teach Bridget something. Would you? Let's go right ahead and do something here. Bridget, 9 before the hour. Let's check our Simmons Bank celebration list. What do you got?
To Bailey Morrison. She is 10 years old today. That is Austin's daughter. She's a 4th grader at Michigan Avenue. Happy birthday, Bailey. Also, Janice Wilhoit celebrated a birthday yesterday. Lainey Brown is 23 today, a 1st grade teacher at Black Fox Elementary. That is from her mom. And then Diane Orr is having a birthday today. Her son says, the best mom I could have ever been blessed to have. She loves her grandchildren big. And then Diane's husband also sent us a message as well, letting us know that it is his wife's birthday today. Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us.
You're giving him credit? Is that what's happening here?
Yes.
Okay, good.
The volunteer Ridipest mix line.
Old Dad called us too.
614-6499. You can also text us at that same number. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list at Simmons Bank. They are with you every step of the way. Call Jamie Kyle, 423-381-3429.
For more than 40 years, the Chattanooga Heart Institute and CHI Memorial have been leaders in the treatment of heart attack, heart failure, and bypass surgery.
Hi, I'm Brian Poole. sole owner of Pool Serenity Funeral Home and Cremation Services of Cleveland. It's going to be more of our discount funeral home and cremation center. We'll offer $895 cremation that will come with a wood urn. Only other charges the family have be for death certificates and permits. That's it. No other hidden charges, no other hidden fees. We have a traditional burial package, $4,595. That does include the casket and the services. You can reach us at www.pfhserenity.com.
Mayfield Dairy, celebrating 100 years of the iconic Mayfield ice cream at mayfielddairy.com. Proudly headquartered in Athens, Tennessee.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
Bender Realty is helping to keep the community thriving during this pandemic by offering no-contact online tools for buyers and sellers in the real estate market.
Especially in this day and time with COVID, it makes a lot of the buyers are not wanting to get out and walk into someone else's home, and even sellers may not want people in their home. We can actually do a virtual tour with our phones and send it to our clients.
Walk through a property without having to actually be there and see all the intricacies of the property and the things that they may or may not want.
If you're looking to buy, sell, lease, or rent, trust your friends at Bender Realty. 472-2173. Bender-realty.com. Be home with Bender Realty.
20 years later, we've grown in many ways, but never out of that same customer-first heart to serve. Doing the right thing simply because it's right will earn your business the right way every day, every year. Offering permanent steel roofing and siding at competitive prices. Keeping promises, staying on time for both deliveries and pickups. Making things right when we come up short. Partners like you are the reason Best Buy Metals exists.
Thank you for the opportunity to serve you.
Come see us!
Well, good morning to you and happy Tuesday. Hope you're having a great start to your day. We had a pretty nice Monday, but even better weather in store for your Tuesday. 37 in Chattanooga, 40 in Atlanta. So it is cooler than what we were dealing with on Monday morning. But locally, some areas are even below freezing. It's 30 in Cleveland, 37 in Athens, 31 in Blue Ridge. But look at Murphy, 28 degrees. But you compare that with Lafayette, who's sitting at 44. Well, it feels much warmer across northwest Georgia, but overall it is a bit chilly this morning, so just keep that in mind. And when you compare this with Monday morning, about 10 to 15 degrees below normal on average. So here's a look at your hour by hour. So Tuesday, going to be an absolutely gorgeous day. There's just no way to complain about the weather coming our way. Plenty of sunshine, mid 60s, and then we'll drop back into the 50s as we go into the evening hours. Sunrise 7:37 today, and as we take a look at your radar and satellite, again, there's just not going to be a lot to talk about. In fact, we're going to be hard pressed to even find a cloud as high pressure starts to slide back off to the east, have a couple of showers off the Carolina coastline, but really across the entire southeast, the weather is looking a-okay for today. And again, despite what we're dealing with the nice weather over the next couple of days, changes will start to come back into play. In fact, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, even into Monday, we're going to have periods of rain moving back in. So if you have any yard work you need to finish up, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, looking like the pick days to do that. Friday, a couple of showers around. Don't think it's going to be a washout, and then a better chance of rain for your weekend. So what we're going to do is fast forward our future cast into the future. Again, there's not going to be a lot to talk about today, tomorrow, or even Thursday, really. We'll have some clouds building in, but we'll go into your Friday morning. That's when we're going to start to see some rain starting to develop here across the Mid-South and Tennessee Valley. Now, Friday, not anticipating a washout. Now, there will be showers around, so that is something to kind of be mindful of if you have any plans, but it doesn't look like we're going to see any heavy rain on Friday, just a shower here or there. And then by Friday night into early Saturday morning, some heavier showers start to build in, and it does look like Saturday is probably going to be the day where we have the highest coverage of rainfall. There could even
way on Sunday night. Good morning, everybody. 3 minutes for 8 o'clock. It is an extremely busy news morning this morning. Cleveland City Schools has a new interim director. Also, the State of the State with Governor Lee last night. We'll have a clip from that. You can watch that along with the Cleveland Board of Education meeting and the Bradley County Commission meeting from last night, all on mixtv.tv. So it's a busy news morning. Also a serious traffic crash last night on Key Street where one car was going into oncoming traffic, going the wrong direction. All those stories coming up in full detail here in just a few moments.
The Mix 1041 News Desk brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at loganthompsonlaw.com.
This news update is brought to you by Rick's Plumbing Service, a family-owned business specializing in new commercial and residential plumbing. Call Jason or Josh at Rick's Plumbing Service, 423-595-6143. Good morning. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. Save a lot during Don Ledford Chevrolet's President's Day Trade-Up event. You can stop by now and save big at Don Ledford Chevrolet on North Lee Highway in Cleveland, or go to donledford.com for more details. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Drive safely out there as you make your way in. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Rid-A-Pest Mix line is 614-6499, and you can also text us at that same number. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up. This traffic report is brought to you by L&B Appliance, your one-stop appliance shop, locally owned and operated. Durkee Road at Highway 64 in Cleveland, 423-339-3231.
All right, it's time to tell you about Porsche of Chattanooga. Want to take a ride in one of Porsche of Chattanooga's certified used Porsche or pre-owned vehicles? Call or visit their website. You can set up a test drive at Porsche Chattanooga. It's a London Symphony Orchestra, by the way. I had Felton replace what we had in there.
Sounds good.
You know how often I listen to this while driving around town, praying for you sinners out there? Discover your your perfect new Porsche at Porsche of Chattanooga. An exciting experience. Porsche of Chattanooga teams financing experts prepared to guide you through the next steps toward bringing it home now, babe. All right. Tell you what, we're going to come back with more. It's 8 a.m. in just a moment. Stand by, everybody. Hello, Doctor.
Hey, listeners, there's a new Buzz Tuesdays at noon. The voice of We the People. It's about what the H is going on in America. Tune in and call in Tuesdays on 101.3 The Buzz. A seatbelt is required for this ride.
Shopping for a great deal on a car or truck? Know this. Cleveland Ford is loaded with vehicles, over 230 in stock, all discounted. I'm talking saving up to $7,500 on new F-Series trucks and Mustang Mach-E. We have financing as low as 0% on Edge and 1.9% for 72 months on new F-150s. And as always, you get a lifetime powertrain warranty and complimentary service when you buy from us. So hurry to Cleveland Ford today, because this sale ends soon, or shop us at clevelandford.com.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Now at Hardee's, 2 hand-breaded chicken tender wraps are only $5. Choose your favorite flavors for endless combinations. 2 wraps, just $5. Hardee's, goodness in the making. Get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
Hi, I'm Brian Poole, sole owner of Poole Serenity Funeral Home and Cremation Services of Cleveland. It's going to be more of our discount funeral home and cremation center. We'll offer $895 cremation that will come with a wood urn. Only other charges the family have be for death certificates and permits. That's it. No other hidden charges, no other hidden fees. We have a traditional burial package, $4,595. That does include a casket and the services. You can reach us at www.pfhserenity.com.
Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland is hiring case selectors. Starting pay at $19 an hour. Earning potential up to $23 an hour plus incentive pay. Additional $2 an hour night shift premium. And you're eligible to earn a $3,000 stay bonus. Flexible schedules and great benefits at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland. They have open interviews Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday from 9 to 11 a.m. and from 1 to 3 p.m. Apply online at job.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland.
Elevate your siding projects with Cleveland Exteriors. Ascend fiberglass siding built with lasting beauty and low maintenance. Cleveland Exteriors, your trusted partner for exceptional siding. Visit clevelandexteriors.com or call today.
Choosing the right healthcare plan for you and your family can be overwhelming. Direct Primary Care Associates' new pharmacy benefits is the best choice for you and your family. With personalized attention, convenient telemedicine options, and free generic medications, Direct Primary Care Associates Pharmacy Benefits offers everything you need to keep you and your family healthy and happy. Say goodbye to long wait times, rushed appointments, and unexpected medical bills. Visit our website to learn more about how Direct Primary Care Associates can provide the best healthcare experience for you and your family. Direct Primary Care Associates, affordable healthcare for all.
Mayfield Dairy, celebrating 100 years of the iconic Mayfield ice cream at MayfieldDairy.com, proudly headquartered in Athens, Tennessee. More. Simmons Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender, all accounts subject to approval. All right, this portion of Mixed Mornings is sponsored by Wendy's.
Frosty key tags are available at Wendy's. Each $3 Frosty key tag gets you a free Junior Frosty with any purchase every day until the end of this year. But the best part, nearly all of the proceeds benefit the Dave Thomas Foundation for Adoption. So these Frosty key tags are available for just $3.
All right, that sounds great. Let's go to the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center. Speaking of sounding great, hey, Roger, I heard your new President's Day spot with Kristen, who's finally brought some personality to the proceedings. It actually made me LOL. I heard it because she's referring to, Rogers thinks he's the president of Mermaid, and she's going to make all the deals. Well, it's actually a genius. It's very good. Very good. And here's the best part about Roger. He now, if you see the television commercials for Mermaid, by the way, you should be seeing more of them. He actually acts like he kind of wants to be there now. Used to, it was like they drug him in there, and he was there against his own will. Now, Roger and his hair look like, and you'll have to ask his hair, it's a separate personality, but basically, kind of like he wants to be there.
He's always done a great job.
I didn't say he didn't do a great job. I'm just saying before it's like they drug him in there and said, talk. Now it's like, I guess I'll go.
President's Day savings are going on now at all Mermaid Mattress locations. You save when you buy from the factory, and now you'll save even more at Mermaid Mattress.
For today, sunny skies, a high of 62 and a low of 30 this evening. For tomorrow, mostly sunny, a high of 62 and a low of 35. And then on Thursday, we'll have overcast skies during the day with a high of 59. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 31 degrees. This weather forecast is brought to you by the Center for Cosmetic Dentistry, Dr. Ken Beard, Dr. Brian Beard, and Dr. Baylor Terrell. Call them at 423-476-6541 or visit them online at centerforcosmeticdentistry.com.
Bridget would like your prayers this morning. She has to ride to Knoxville, Tennessee with me today.
Yes.
And she's calling on, several prayer chains, is that right?
Yeah, I got a whole list going this morning. Lots of people interceding for me today.
Here's all I'm going to say. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland Studios, this is Mix 104. Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland Studios, this is Talk 101.3 The Buzz, WCLE, HD2 and 101.3 FM, W267BI Cleveland.
Best it can be, bestbuymetalroofing.com.
Fox News is next, presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
Fox News, I'm Chris Foster. A bipartisan border security bill may not have enough Republican votes to advance in the Senate. Oklahoma Republican James Lankford led 4 months of negotiations and tells Fox it closes loopholes in the asylum system.
Those have got to be closed. Even President Trump asked for those to be closed while he was president, and Congress was unable to get it done. We would get it done in this.
Former President Trump says this bill should not pass. Alabama Senate Republican Tommy Tuberville on Fox Business.
This is a trick they're trying to play on us to get $118 billion of American taxpayer money to go overseas.
The bill includes more military aid for Ukraine and Israel.
I should have been a cowboy. I should have learned.
Toby Keith died, 62 years old. He had stomach cancer. He had 20 #1 country hits and was a multi-million-dollar businessman with a restaurant chain and clothing, fishing, liquor, and cannabis brands. America's listening to Fox News.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. Local and state news, Mix 1041, MixTV.tv. We're also on Talk 1013 The Buzz. We're on your phones and mobile devices through the free Mix 1041 app. That's a free download at mymix1041.com. The Cleveland Board of Education met last night and selected Kelly Kaiser as the interim director of Cleveland City Schools. Kaiser, the director of human resources for Cleveland City Schools. The board had considered 4 candidates, including current Cleveland City Schools Chief of Staff, Assistant Director Jeff Elliott, former Bradley County Director of Schools Bob Taylor, former Bradley County Director of Schools Johnny McDaniel, and Kelly Kaiser. Kaiser and McDaniel received nominations during the meeting, and a programming note. We're going to be joined by Kelly Kaiser as part of the Logan Thompson Law Weekly Tuesday segment with Matt Coleman, also Nate Tucker. Nate is the chairman of the Cleveland Board of Education. They're going to join us here in just a few minutes. Well, last night, Governor Bill Lee gave his 6th State of the State address to a joint session of the General Assembly. He began by thanking everyone for their prayers for First Lady Maria Lee, talked about her progress. She's done much better, he said, the last 6 months, although the year before that, very hard, very trying because of her diagnoses. Here is Governor Lee from, here's a clip from last night.
As we enter our 6th year of working together, the state of our state is strong and resilient and ready for the future. And that is thanks to the hard work of the people in this room. But there is more work to do. The world around us is changing. Every day brings unique challenges, new challenges. Tennesseans are counting on us to face those challenges with wisdom and discernment. So tonight I want to reiterate something. I've got 3 years left. There is a lot to do. And we cannot and should not slow down, not for a second. Tennessee is a remarkable place with a richness of passionate people of all kinds, with an unrivaled culture, deep-rooted traditions. We're also a state that is focused on opportunity and security and freedom for all her people.
That is Governor Bill Lee from last night. Now let's get into the meat of the matter here, and that is what he said as far as the Tennessee budget. The governor went on to say the legacy of responsible fiscal stewardship places Tennessee in a strong budgetary position and allows for investments. The governor said his proposed $53 billion budget includes strategic funding to ensure economic and educational opportunity, including some highlights here, $20 million investment in Tennessee's Rainy Day Fund, bringing the state reserves to more than $2 billion. That's the largest in state history. More than $261 million to invest in student achievement, and also that includes teacher pay raises. $30 million for summer learning programs to support students between school years. $15 million to fund charter school facility improvements. $141.5 million to establish Education Freedom scholarships
To that, the governor says will empower parents to pick the right school for their child. $208 million over 5 years from TennCare shared savings to strengthen rural health systems. A $26.7 million investment in services for Tennesseans with disabilities. $17 million in funding for an additional 60 state troopers and related support staff to improve public safety across the state. Funding for a National Guard recruitment incentive package, and $63 million to create 4 new Tennessee state parks. You can watch the governor's State of the State address on mixtv.tv. The Bradley County Commission met last night, and several items of business. Mayor Davis presented 2 resolutions, the first allowing the mayor to negotiate an agreement with Cedar Recovery of Middle Tennessee for the provision of mental health counseling services to Bradley County first responders. That passed unanimously. The second resolution authorized the mayor to enter into a commercial lease agreement with Bridge Property Management Group for property at 2825 West Side Drive. The lease is needed because of renovations that will take place at the health department over the next year, and the state has agreed to pay for a 1-year lease. The resolution passed unanimously. Also, commissioners approved the design of a disc golf course, which will be built on Menace Road. Also last night, 3rd District Bradley County Commissioner, Chairman of the Finance Committee, Mylan Blake, presented a recommendation from the Finance Committee on 4 projects using the HCI funds. Remember, the HCI funds originally came from the sale of Bradley Memorial Hospital. And here are the 4 projects: the City of Charleston ball field bleachers, the Greenway Fill-Hour Branch Trail, the Museum Center update to the audio, and an HVAC request from the Tri-State Exhibition Center. Those 4 recommendations were passed unanimously. Also, 7th District Bradley County Commissioner and Chairman of the Legal and Legislative Committee, Bill Winters, made a motion that the Commission confirm the committee's recommendation to send a letter and the information received from citizens regarding the Bradley County Election Office to the Election Commission and the State Election Commission Office. And then 5th District Commissioner Sandy Slater made a motion to the Commission, or that the Commission approve a legal services contract with attorney James F. Logan Jr. and the law firm of Logan Thompson, P.C., with respect to the prosecution of any legal claim against manufacturers of insulin and other diabetic medication, pharmacy benefit managers, and any other entities involved in improper price fixing, kickbacks, and that engage in other antitrust violations. Then, 2nd District Commissioner Louis Alford made a substitute motion to delay that vote so the commissioners and the county attorney could further study the contract. The substitute motion passed 12-1. And last night at about 7 o'clock, Cleveland police responded to a motor vehicle crash in front of Martha Ann's on Key Street Northwest. A passerby advised that they witnessed a black sedan make a wide right turn off of Henderson Avenue Northwest on the Key Street Northwest into oncoming traffic in the wrong direction. Now, the black sedan was observed driving onto the grass in the median, proceeded forward until it collided with a white sedan which was heading south on Key Street Northwest. Officers arrived soon after the collision, able to get both drivers out of their vehicles. Other individuals witnessed the collision, stopped to assist the officers in aiding the 2 drivers. The Cleveland EMS and Fire Department arrived on scene to perform medical evaluations. Both drivers were transported to Nova. One of the drivers was flown by Life Force helicopter to Erlanger Medical Center in Chattanooga. At 16 minutes after 8, full news at mymix1041.com. And again, that program reminder, we're going to be joined by the new interim director of Cleveland City Schools, Kelly Kaiser. And Bridget, again, as you know, I'm the leader of the community now.
Oh, yes,
And congratulations to all of you.
Leader of the year.
Hey, I did not do that. That was bestowed upon me. Good morning. Hopefully former CEO of the Chamber, Mike Griffin, which the same night they gave me that award, they also informed me I was kicked off the board. So all at the same time. I had no idea.
Good for them.
So being the leader of the community, you're welcome. I thought a very motivational text to the new interim director of the Cleveland City Schools, Kelly Kaiser, last night. 4 words that will ring in his ears from now on. 4 words that will drive him to the goal of greatness that he's never attained before. Don't screw it up. That was my message.
You say that to the mirror every morning, too, don't you?
You've been working on that for an hour.
Mark Shepard, Shelter Insurance, 2334 Keith Street, Cleveland. Call 423-339-8777.
Good morning. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. During the President's Day trade-up event, they have big savings on as many as 85 pre-owned trucks, SUVs, vans, sedans, and coupes in stock, representing almost every brand, domestic and import. That's at Don Ledford Cleveland on North Lee Highway and anytime at donledford.com. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Drive safely out there. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Rid of Pest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number as well. This Don Ledford Cleveland traffic report is brought to you by the Cleveland Family YMCA, where all are welcome with membership solutions for everyone, regardless of income. Find out more at ymcachattanooga.org.
All right, it's time. It's time now for our obituary program. It's brought to you by Pool Funeral Home and Cremation Services right here in Cleveland. Carolyn H. Brown, age 85, of Cleveland, passed away Saturday at Tenova. She was a member of First Baptist Cleveland, where she enjoyed working in the church library. And Pool Funeral Home and Cremation Services in charge of the arrangement with my friend Reverend Tom Wicks, officiating, one of the best people I know. Pardon me, folks. Carolyn Brown, age 85, of Cleveland, who passed away on Saturday, February 3rd. Her arrangements entrusted to the Pool Funeral Home and Cremation Services of Cleveland. And you can visit pfhcleveland.com. The obituary program brought to you by Pool Funeral Home and Cremation Services. I do want to mention something, pardon me, that we've started doing on our website. So now we have a couple of new features on our website. We now are listing obituaries. All obituaries are now available on our homepage of our website and also our Mix 1041 app. I appreciate Sheridan Mosley for putting that together for us. So now you can find all obituaries at mymix1041.com. So it's on our website and also on the Mix 1041 app. And, Bridget, we are now going to have wedding announcements and engagements and that sort of thing on our website and app. So, what? Go ahead. I'm sure you got something I can tell.
No,
something smart, Alex?
That's exciting. No.
I mean, so basically, when you and Dr. Feelgood make it legal, then we'll put you guys on there. And
can we go back to the 2010 archive? Can we be the first one on there? I got pictures.
Jennifer and I. Boy, I tell you, so we got engaged in 05, so we spared no expense on those engagement pictures. It was her dad, I think, with his phone going around taking our pictures.
Oh, man.
So, yeah, anyway, we'll do wedding announcements. You can send those to us, engagement announcements. Of course, Valentine's coming up here. You can email those in to us, or I don't care what you do. Honestly, I don't care. You people I don't care if you do this.
Send us a picture with it. We'd love to see.
Yeah. Can't wait. Yeah. As I try to go to sleep at night, I'll check it out. All right, this half hour of Mixed Mornings brought to you by Refined Looks Plastic Surgery. Now, big time news here. Starting Thursdays, our big Valentine's giveaway presented by Mark Shepard Shelter Insurance. And Mark sponsored this because he kept hearing Bridget. Well, actually, I want Mark is Christy Shepard, his wife, who kept hearing that Mark could get a new face at Refined Looks. So, they're very excited about this.
He's really wanting to win.
Refined Looks is giving away a $700 prize package as part of our Valentine's contest, which will go live on Thursday morning. They're in 2 days, 48 hours away. Matter of fact, Christy's standing outside of the Refined Looks waiting to get in. She got a tent out there. Spent the night with Coco the dog. By God bless him, hallelujah. Anyway, half hour. Here we go.
Whether you're looking for a subtle change to your face or a more dramatic transformation for your body, Refined Looks.
Dad, are these numbers right? Our factory's been overproducing mattresses for most of the year.
The boys were on a heater and I just let them cook.
What?
Yeah, well, when you have a crew of craftsmen like we do, you just gotta let them go.
Well, I guess there's one thing to do. We'll have the biggest inventory clearance sale in our 44-year history.
Yep, we'll just mark everything down.
But people better hurry because at these prices, they won't last long.
And it's only at Mermaid Mattress.
Your sleep, handmade, hand-delivered.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
Did you know that drinking and driving is a leading cause of traffic fatalities? It kills more than 28 people in the United States every day. That means one person every 52 minutes. Statistically, young people are the most at risk to drink and drive, but not everyone's doing it. Don't drink and drive.
When most people think of plumbing and electrical supply houses, there's an idea that they're just for plumbers or electricians or builders to shop at. Wholesale Supply is proud to be open to the public and proud to serve our communities. By supplying the best quality products for the best prices with the best service guaranteed, Wholesale Supply is your one-stop shop for everything plumbing, electrical, and HVAC. To find a location near you, visit wholesalesupply.us for more. Helping build communities in the Southeast for over 80 years is just what we do.
Additional $2 an hour night shift premium, plus you're eligible to earn a $3,000 stay bonus. Flexible schedules and great benefits. They have open interviews Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday from 9 to 11 a.m. and 1 to 3 p.m. That's at Peyton Southeastern.
Go inside the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center at 8:25.
This President's Day, buy an iCool, L&K, or Posh & Lavish adjustable set and receive up to an $800 Visa gift card, but only at Mermaid Mattress.
For today, we'll have sunny skies, a high of 62 and a low of 30 this evening. For tomorrow, mostly sunny again, a high of 62 and a low of 35. We'll have overcast skies during the day on Thursday with a high of 59. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 32 degrees. Brought to you by Bradley Concrete and Lamcon Ready Mix, family-owned business serving Cleveland for over 40 years. Call them at 423-479-4541 or visit lamcon.us to find out more.
All right, we have a brand new feature we're starting this morning throughout the month of February with the Cleveland Family YMCA. We're going to be giving away several 7-day passes to the Y here in Cleveland, the Cleveland Family YMCA, doing this all month long. Bridget, looking forward to a big event at the Y on February 28th.
That's right. Yeah, it's their annual bike-a-thon to benefit Parkinson's disease. That is coming up on February 28th. We'll be live that morning from 7 to 9 at the Cleveland Family YMCA on Mix 104.1 and MixTV.tv.
All right, it's time. So what we're going to do is we're going to call this the YMCA Cleveland Y February 5, and you can get 5 free days at the Cleveland YMCA for the next 5 minutes. So this is how we'll do it for the next 5 minutes. If you want a free pass to the Cleveland Family YMCA, call the volunteer Ritapest Mix line right now at 423-614-6499. This is the full benefit of the Cleveland Family YMCA. You get a 5-day free pass. And I'm talking everybody who calls or texts in right now. Or text the number. If you text, please put your name on it. Text 423-614-6499. or call us. You got 5 minutes. So we'll do a Cleveland YMCA 5 for 5. I'm just changing the titles as we go here. 5 for 5, but you get 5 days for free at the Y. Everyone who does this, we're going to put you in a drawing on Friday, and we're going to give away a free month at the Cleveland Family YMCA. Looking forward to that. Biggest bet for the Super Bowl. Will Jason propose, not Jason, Travis. Well, Jason's already married. Will Travis propose to Taylor? That's the biggest bet at the Super Bowl, or for the Super Bowl.
Attention shoppers, don't forget to ask our certified butchers for great recipe tips.
This is an authentic butcher shop, where meat is hand-cut in-store, beef is ground fresh daily, and expert advice from a certified butcher is always free of charge.
Free advice? That's what I call value. The quality I crave, the value I count on.
Nobody does food like Food City.
Our legal system is complex, and your case may impact several areas of the law. Don't just hire a lawyer who focuses on one thing. Hire a team of experienced attorneys ready to handle your case wherever it may lead. Call Logan Thompson, one of the area's most respected law firms. From personal injury to criminal and family law, from contract disputes to disability, the team at Logan Thompson will work together to ensure you are well represented and well compensated. Logan Thompson, we fight to win.
My dad says our new Linux system saves energy.
Well, saving energy means saving money.
A lot of money?
Yep.
Time for a raise in my allowance.
Savings year after year.
A big raise.
Call today for perfect air you can feel in your home and savings you can feel in your wallet.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
Call Dale's Heating and Air today.
Everyone there at the Porsche dealership are so personable and very knowledgeable that we just keep coming back. What I was looking for was a sport utility that was sporty and attractive and had the ability to perform to my expectations. The service department goes above and beyond with their routine service maintenance, and they get me out of there quickly. Chattanooga Auto Square. Luxury lives here.
Why rain on County Best Buy Metals?
For 20 years, Best Buy Metals has provided permanent steel roofing. Additionally, we've expanded to manufacture metal siding, including steel, board and batten, and traditional lap siding. We also offer custom pole barns, from a simple roof-only structure to a fully enclosed building. Stop by one of our 7 showrooms today or visit us online 24/7 at bestbuymetalroof.com.
Shopping for a great deal on a car or truck? Know this. Cleveland Ford is loaded with vehicles, over 230 in stock, all discounted. I'm talking saving up to $7,500 on new F-Series trucks and Mustang Mach-E. We have financing as low as 0% on Edge and 1.9% for 72 months on new F-150s. And as always, you get a lifetime powertrain warranty and complimentary service when you buy from us. So hurry to Cleveland Ford today, because this sale ends soon, or shop us at clevelandford.com.
At Black Fox, or first grade teacher at Black Fox Elementary, and that is from her mom. Diane Orr is having a birthday today. Her son and her husband both sent that in to us. So happy birthday to Diane today. Call in your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Rid of Pest Mix line 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number as well. Go to our website, mymix1041.com. or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank Celebration List. At Simmons Bank, they have something for everyone to help you manage your finances with ease and security. Call Ken Do, 423-381-3427.
All right, it's time now for our regular weekly segment brought to you by the Logan Thompson Law Firm. And one of the Logan Thompson Law Firm's core values is community service. And so once a month, actually, the Logan Thompson Law Firm turns their segment over to actually the Cleveland Board of Education, and an update there. So we're joined this morning by my buddy Nate Tucker. He is the chairman of the Cleveland Board of Education. Good morning, Nate. How are you?
Good morning. We're doing great. Thanks for having us.
And a man, look, You're welcome for the Kelly Kaiser. You're welcome for the inspiration I sent you last night by text. I thought that was very inspirational.
I hadn't gotten a lot of texts until you started talking trash apparently about me on the radio this morning,
Well,
and then my phone exploded. So that tells me the power of Steve Hartline.
Well,
or lack thereof.
As you know, I am the leader of the community now, from the chamber. So all I was doing was just imparting some wisdom to you, saying, don't screw it up.
Right.
Just don't screw it up. I'm kidding. Kelly's a dear friend of mine, as you know. All right, so let's go to the process, Nate. How did all this work at the board meeting last night?
So we obviously we had a process early on a couple weeks ago where we started with a special call meeting, and we narrowed our candidate pool down to 4 individuals, and it ended up being 2 individuals that were external to the system and 2 internal. And Mr. Kaiser, he was one of those candidates that were internal in the group of 4. And so last night a motion was made to recommend Kelly Kaiser for the interim director, and it passed, and his official duties, still upon acceptance, will be March 16th.
Okay, so, and I know there's some questions also, folks who don't pay a lot of attention very closely to this. Obviously, let's go back a little bit. So Dr. Russell Dyer, leaving the system after 8 years, going, as I said, going home to Collierville, where he's accepted this same position there. And so this came about now. So where are we on the timeline as far as where we're going now, Nate?
So we have last night obviously voted in Kelly Kaiser, and next our focus is going to be with going through several interviews for a director of schools. Now we're working closely with Ray & Associates. They were hired to do this. They're kind of one of the top players in this arena for searching for administrators and I say higher ed, but you know what I mean, school systems, right? I work in higher ed, but school systems. And so the next thing is in community surveys, community involvement with groups. They're going to be here on site in the very near future, and we invite our community to participate, our officials, city council, mayor, all of those will be included in this search, and we get their opinion. Another component of that, obviously, we can't leave out our teachers, we can't leave our staff, so we're going to have them give their opinion on what they're looking for. And I don't know if you've watched the meeting last night, but the focus is around 31 qualities of a good leader, and that's what we're going to start with, and then we're going to expand from there. Now, as far as the timeline for getting a director of schools hired, we're looking at somewhere, if everything goes as planned, somewhere toward the end of April, early May, somewhere in that time range.
By the way, Brad Benton, on behalf of Baskin-Robbins, is filing a lawsuit against the city schools for you using 31 flavors over he owns Baskin-Robbins. You know, it's not funny. Kelly Kaiser, Kelly, no kin, buddy, congratulations on this.
Thank you, Steve. I appreciate that.
What made you want to, toss your hat in here to become interim director?
Well, I just think when you're in these situations, you need someone that will serve as a bridge between the current administration and the new director. And I've been with the system now for 20 years.
Wow.
Have served in pretty much every role, from teacher to assistant principal to principal, and a couple of roles at the central office. So I just think it brought the experience and the relationships with the teachers during kind of anytime there's change, there's a little bit of anxiety. Those relationships to allow us to have a smooth transition, to work with the school board during their search and identify the best candidate to lead Cleveland City Schools into the future.
We're joined by our friends in the Cleveland City School System, my buddy Nate Tucker, my friend Kelly, he makes so much fun. Kelly Kaiser, and Caroline Corrigan, finally some intelligence in here. Anyway, Kelly, if you had to say, okay, knowing what you know, 20 years as a member of the Cleveland City School System, what are some qualities that you would want to see of the new leader, whoever that he or she may be? What are maybe a couple or few that you?
Well, I think the most important thing is trust. Everybody wants to have, trust in the person that they work for and the person that is leading the school system. And who ultimately, is in charge of their children for a great portion of the day. So I think that is first and foremost. Obviously, have to have the people skills necessary to do the job. But the director of schools is a far-ranging position. They have to have skills in a lot of areas, from budgeting to personnel to understanding the educational process. So I think you have to have some knowledge and you have to have some skill in all those areas. But I think the number one skill is just being able to deal well with people, because that touches in all those areas, plays some factor in all those areas. And they have to be able to bridge the gaps between lots of groups across the city. And so I think that would be my number one, is just having the ability to engage with a variety of people, a variety of groups, and make the best decisions for our school system.
Caroline Corrigan is the head of communications for the city school system. What's this process been like for you so far?
Well, there's a lot going on, bittersweet as Dr. Dyer heads back home, but, this is an exciting time for the school system as they look for their next leader. And in a couple of days, we'll be sending out a survey to families and staff members to get an idea of what they hope to see in their next leader, so that's something to look out for.
So we'll be looking for that, so people can definitely look for that. And then I guess, is there an application period? Is that how this works, guys?
Yes, Ray and Associates will be Ray and Associates. They will be sending out notices and job postings all over the United States, and so this will be a national search.
Roger.
So you don't have we're not gonna hire you. So.
Wait a second, Nate!
I got you.
We went to Lee together. What's wrong with you?
Actually, we don't want him either. So.
I'm just right around the corner. I can do both. Anyway. No, it's, let me go back to Caroline for a second. This is a totally separate issue here, a separate note. Wonderful job, I thought, on behalf of the city schools, all of you, Nate was here yesterday, and the county schools on this vape initiative, which received a lot of attention yesterday and last night on even with Chattanooga television. What an amazing situation this is, I think, for families to be involved in, but you and your counterpart, Miranda, did a tremendous job of that.
Yes, it's really exciting. It's always exciting when we can get together with Bradley County Schools and do something together. And ATS The Bridge has done a lot of work in our community already, so it's really exciting to be able to continue to push their message.
Very much, and a tremendous job. All right, Nate, I want to go back to you. Anything you'd like to add here in closing?
I'll just say, just be on the lookout for notices that are going to be posted, and we welcome your input to your listening audience, but also specifically teachers, staff, community leaders, parents. And we're excited to go through this process, and we're looking to, for me personally, I want to hire a superstar, so you're not on the list.
I mean, you've hit me twice. What's wrong with you, Nate? My buddy Kelly Kaiser, the interim director of the city schools. Kelly, let's give you the final word here. Just anything you want to leave us with.
Well, we just appreciate those that are out there in the community that continue to support our school system. Cleveland City Schools is really is a wonderful school system, recognized across the state for the many things that they do, from athletics to academics. So we appreciate the community support from you and others that we continue to get, and look forward to continuing to partner with you in the future. It's good to also see that you still have a face for radio.
There they are, the Cleveland City Schools. Hey, and since Logan Thompson is sponsoring this, the two of you will get a call from James F. Logan Jr. How about that, my attorney?
Can y'all come back?
Well, you don't care. You went to Bradley. She doesn't care. She doesn't care a thing about this. You talk about people who care. She doesn't care. Doesn't care at all. All right, no kidding, guys. Thank you very much. And I guess they could find out more maybe on the website, Caroline, through your social channels? Yes. All right, very good. All right, so we're going to take a quick break right here. Again, this segment sponsored each week by the Logan Thompson Law Firm. Visit LoganThompsonLaw.com. Buddy Andy Lockhart's coming in. Bradley County Parks and Rec, talk about the spring sports signups. He's right around the corner.
This news update is brought to you by Newlyweds Foods. Newlyweds Foods is hiring. Call them at 423-559-0909 or visit newlywedsfoods.jobs.net and search Cleveland Jobs. The Vascular Institute is the region's only critical limb center focusing on amputation prevention and all of your vascular endovascular needs, saving legs, restoring lives. Their team of board-certified, fellowship-trained vascular surgeons, along with their VIC vascular team, deliver comprehensive treatment for all of your vascular, vein, and dialysis issues. VIC, changing the delivery of vascular care for our region. No referral is needed and appointments are within 1 week, accepting new patients. Visit VascularInstituteOfChattanooga.com or call 423-602-2750.
Mayfield Dairy, celebrating 100 years of the iconic Mayfield ice cream at MayfieldDairy.com, proudly headquartered in Athens, Tennessee. Bender Realty is proud to have 3 agents who've been in real estate for over 40 years. The experts at Bender Realty don't just live here, they volunteer and contribute to the community in our area.
Our involvement in the community of who being able to reach out to, whether it's city planner, county planner, economic development committee, to help you bring new businesses into the Cleveland area. We're all involved and we're able to keep up with what's going on and what's coming into Cleveland.
If you're looking to buy, sell, lease, or rent, trust your friends at Bender Realty. 472-2173. Bender-Realty.com. Be home with Bender Realty.
It's time for your Cleveland area community calendar presented by Tenova Healthcare. Learn more about Tenova Healthcare in Cleveland by visiting them online at tenovacleveland.com.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature is brought to you by Simply Bank.
We take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles.
This portion of Mix Mornings is sponsored by the official coffee of Mix Mornings, Scooter's Coffee.
At Scooter's Coffee here in Cleveland, they have special secret menu items available for Valentine's Day. These are local barista creations. They have the chocolate-covered strawberry latte, the Galentine infusion, the Love You a Latte, and the Broken Heart Latte. And then coming up on Friday, it's an acceleration day at Scooters in Cleveland and in Sweetwater. They are trying to break a speed record. So this coming Friday from 6:30 until 9 a.m. at Scooters Coffee in Cleveland and Sweetwater. They're going to be handing out free Scooters Coffee stickers while supplies last. So that is coming up this Friday. Scooters Coffee, Keith Street in Cleveland in front of Leisure Time Bowling. Also in Sweetwater and coming soon to Dayton.
Inside the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center at 845.
Save up to $500 on Tempur-Pedic adjustable sets. Feel the customized support and comfort at Mermaid Mattress. Better mattress, better price.
For today, sunny skies, a high of 62 and a low of 30 this evening. For tomorrow, mostly sunny, a high of 62 and a low of 35. And then on Thursday, we'll have cloudy skies during the day with a high of 59. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 34 degrees.
This Mix 104.1 Weathercast is sponsored by Life Care Center of Cleveland, celebrating more than 45 years of serving the needs of the aging community. Life Care Center of Cleveland.
For more than 40 years, the Chattanooga Heart Institute and CHI Memorial have been leaders in the treatment of heart attack, heart failure, and bypass surgery. Our team of board-certified cardiologists, cardiothoracic surgeons, and clinicians, as well as support staff, provide award-winning comprehensive cardiac care. Learn more at ChattanoogaHeart.com.
Last night, Bradley swept McMinn Central in basketball, and there were a pair of number ones playing last night. Number one ranked Bradley Central High School Bearettes defeated the number one ranked McMinn Central Chargerettes 56-44. And the Bradley Bears, the boys team all over McMinn Central 79-40 last night. Walker Valley will take on McMinn County tonight. We'll have it right here on Mix 104.1 and on MixTV.tv, both supplied by Wholesale Supply Group. Last night, Clippers came back, beat the Atlanta Hawks in the NBA, 149-144. And Roger Goodell, the NFL commissioner, had his annual State of the NFL address during Super Bowl week yesterday in Las Vegas. Of course, Super Bowl Sunday, this Sunday night, kickoff 6:30 from Las Vegas. But the NFL will open next season. The Philadelphia Eagles playing in Brazil. They'll play in Brazil for the first time Friday, September 6th. The night after the big opening night, Thursday night game. That'll be later this year. Of course, the next season. All right, that is sports. And speaking of sports, we're joined by our buddy Andy Lockhart. He's the director of the Bradley County Parks and Rec Department. How are you?
I'm fine, sir. How are you guys?
I'm doing good. Good to see you. And I know we're getting ready. You're in spring sports registration right now. How's it going?
It's going fast and furious over the last week, which is usually how it goes.
Yeah, definitely so. So let's just start from the beginning here. What can parents and families get involved with? What sports?
We have baseball and softball in the spring, so that's what we're signing up, or t-ball, I guess you would say, for the little guys. But if we go from 4-13, and we usually try to play from about the end of March to the middle of May, and just wait if it starts raining. That's what usually happens.
All right, so how do people get signed up?
You can go to bradleypark.com, register online, or you can come by our office off of Peerless Road and do it there. We're doing it all on computers even there now. It makes it a little bit easier on us, probably a little bit harder on some, but a little less paper.
Yeah, a little less paper. So we're joined by Andy Lockhart, Bradley County Parks and Rec. Let's back up a little bit. I know you're here for the spring sign-ups, but boy, the basketball tournament is underway, I understand. Is that right?
Yes, sir. We actually have our second and third silver championships tonight at Coy Middle. I think it's Prospect and Taylor in the girls at 6, and Oak Grove and Black Fox for the boys at 7 in the auxiliary gym. If anybody wants to come out, and our 4th and 5th gold and silver divisions will finish up Thursday.
And we are covering the gold division for that'll be live on MixTV.tv. And that is going to be, we're going to have Carmen Lastoria from Lee University doing the play-by-play. And thanks so much to GI for Kids for making our broadcast possible. It's just, you guys are so busy, your department, all the time. You got something going on?
This might be the biggest busy season right here. You're trying to finish a huge basketball tournament and then get, anywhere from 8 to 1,200 kids signed up for spring sports, and try to get all that put together and get them on teams. And it's really crazy over there right now, but that's part of it. That's what we're supposed to do, get everybody out on the field. So. And
I guess as the community grows, obviously you have more children getting involved.
Yes, we've been going up the last couple of years, and we've averaged close to 1,200 kids in the spring, going on 900 in the fall. Wow. So it's we're getting lights out at the Elrod Fields by Parkview. They're actually working on them now, so we may be playing out there before long. So.
Wow, that's exciting. I'm glad to hear that. All right, so spring sports registration. Andy Lockhart here, Bradley County Parks and Recreation. Let's remind everybody how to get signed up for baseball and softball, and then when is the deadline?
It's actually this Friday. I was going to bring that up. So you can go to bradleyparks.com and register online from your phone or your computer at the house. You can come by the office, and we'll take care of you there. Ends on the 9th, and we should start having them get put on teams around the 1st of March. So as quick as we can, anyway.
And I love talking about it because this means spring's on the way, and
That's
we're all
right.
excited about that.
We've had good spring weather the last couple of days,
yeah,
but it's when you're in the gym, it seems like it's 65, and then when we go out to start practice and playing, it might snow. Who knows?
The rain and snow come. And you're doing a great job, bud. I really appreciate it.
Well, I appreciate y'all having me.
Absolutely. So BradleyParks.com for the registration. All the information. Deadline this Friday.
The 9th, yes, sir.
All right, sounds good. Thanks, Ant. Who's going to win the Super Bowl?
I got the Chiefs. Can't go away from Mahomes.
49ers are going to win. Hey, Andy, also, did please tell me you heard Shelton correct himself on the broadcast?
Well, I knew you said that y'all were going to correct
Yes.
it. I was actually in a gym watching basketball, but I'm glad y'all did, me being a Bammer. So I'd make sure I rep my grandpa talking about Joe Sewell. You know, he only struck out 114 times in his career. Are you serious? Yeah, guys struck out 114 times in half the season now. But,
sure. So what it was, Shelton and I were talking about Todd Helton, who I guess one of the nights we were doing a game was elected the Major League Baseball Hall of Fame from UT. So then we remembered Frank Thomas was, Shelton's talking about SEC players going into the Hall of Fame. And he said, well, that's it. But then you texted me and said, no, that's not it. And your grandfather's a historian.
Yeah, he was a baseball. He was a Bama. He went to Alabama. Was a baseball guy. Loved baseball. So we had a family grocery store, and he'd break out the big baseball encyclopedia. And about once every year, he'd talk about Joe Sewell, who actually also lettered 3 years to play football at Alabama.
Really?
Yeah, played football and baseball at Alabama. And
about what years do you remember?
He was it was like 17, 18, and 19, 17 through 19.
Wow.
Played for the Indians and the Yankees from 20 to 33. So.
Wow. Wow. Well, and as usual, Shelton's wrong, and I'm glad we can point that out. Well, Andy, thanks so much. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
BradleyParks.com. Your spring registration for baseball and softball deadline is this Friday. Speaking of baseball, coming up, we're going to be joined by Brent Tucker. He is the Cleveland High School baseball coach. They've got a big event happening March the 5th. Say that, and I hope I'm right. I think I am. Their first pitch banquet with Phil Fulmer at First Baptist Cleveland coming up, and we're going to talk more about it in a few moments. Solutions Finance of Tennessee, your hometown lender, locally owned and operated.
Hi, I'm Brian Poole, sole owner of Poole Serenity Funeral Home and Cremation Services of Cleveland. It's going to be more of our discount funeral home and cremation center. We'll offer $895 cremation that will come with a wood urn. Only other charges the family have be for death certificates and permits. That's it. No other hidden charges, no other hidden fees. We have a traditional burial package, $4,595. That does include a casket and the services. You can reach us at www.pfhserenity.com.
Mixed Mornings on Mixed TV is Southeast Tennessee's best way to stay informed about local news, sports, weather, and community events, as well as traffic conditions. Plus, you'll never miss a minute of the latest whimsical banter and rants by the one and only Steve Hartline. Who wrote this promo? Never miss a minute. Mixed Mornings on MixedTV.tv. Weekdays 7 to 9. MixedTV.tv. I'm going to find.
There are a lot of banks, so what makes Southern Heritage Bank unique? It's our commitment to being unbelievably good as we identify and meet your needs. Stop by one of our 5 locations in Cleveland or Chattanooga and let us show you the difference our customers have come to expect. We strive to offer the latest banking technology. Mobile wallet, online account opening, mobile banking with bill pay, and ATMs that allow cash or check deposit. All available 24/7 with a local community bank. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
Now at Hardee's, 2 hand-breaded chicken tender wraps are only $5. Choose your favorite flavors for endless combinations. 2 wraps, just $5. Hardee's, goodness in the making. Get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
Transform your window project with Cleveland Exteriors. High-quality Viwintech windows built to last a lifetime. Cleveland Exteriors, your trusted partner for exceptional windows. Visit clevelandexteriors.com or call today.
Mayfield Dairy, celebrating 100 years of the iconic Mayfield ice cream at mayfielddairy.com. Proudly headquartered in Athens, Tennessee.
Dad, are these numbers right? Our factory's been overproducing mattresses for most of the year.
The boys were on a heater and I just let them cook.
What?
Yeah, well, when you have a crew of craftsmen like we do, you just gotta let them go.
Well, I guess there's one thing to do.
Right now at Mermaid Mattress, get Tempur-Pedic, the most highly recommended mattress in America, starting at only 41 cents a night.
But people better hurry because at these prices, they won't last long.
And it's only at Mermaid Mattress.
Your sleep handmade, hand-delivered.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome back. Mix 1041. We're on mixtv.tv, and I'm joined by the head baseball coach at Cleveland High School, Coach Brent Tucker. Coach Tucker, how are you, buddy?
I'm doing great. Doing great. Thanks for having me on, and good to be back in here.
Well, great to have you, and boy, you've got a big event coming up for Cleveland baseball.
We do. It's I think it'll be something special for us. We're going to have a great time. We have anywhere from meals planned and silent auction, live auction, meet the players. We'll break out the new uniforms, reveal those, and just have a really good time, not to mention a great guest speaker.
Boy, you sure do. It's the Blue Raider Baseball First Pitch Banquet on March the 2nd, 6 p.m. at First Baptist Church, and I'll let you reveal who your special guest is.
Well, we're going to have Coach Fulmer. Coach Fulmer's coming in for and I had to say Coach.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not saying it by first name. It has to be Coach.
That's Coach.
Coach is going to come in, do a presentation for us, and get everybody fired up for the upcoming season.
You know, this is the first time that I remember Cleveland baseball doing something like this that I know of.
Yeah, it's something that I've done in the past at other programs, and it's been very successful, and it gives the community a chance to come together and meet us in a different kind of situation, more, social situation, and meet the players and see. And we get to promote our program. We get to have a great time, raise some money to pay for all this stuff. So on the upcoming season, and it's just a great event.
We're joined by Cleveland High School baseball coach Brent Tucker, and again announcing the Blue Raider Baseball First Pitch Banquet on March the 2nd, 6 p.m. at First Baptist, with special guest Coach Phil Fulmer. Well, let's talk about the night. What else is going to be happening at the First Pitch Banquet?
All night long. So there's 3 different ways to purchase tickets. We have a meal planned, and a nice meal from what I've been seeing, chicken parm, fettuccine Alfredo. I mean, just good stuff.
Yeah.
And we're not throwing a hamburger on you. We have 250 people that can come with a meal, and then up to 1,200 come see Coach Fulmer.
The stands or the seats, I guess.
Yeah, I got the boys going to be serving the meal in their jerseys. And,
that's cool.
On top of that, silent auction going on, plus a live auction. I'm going to be the auctioneer, and Coach is going to put the pressure on you a little bit to bid something. So we'll just have a good time.
Coach Brent Tucker joins us, Cleveland High School baseball. Blue Raider Baseball First Pitch Banquet, March 2nd, 6 p.m. at First Baptist. Now, Coach, we've got an email address here, it looks like, where people can get their tickets, or a phone number. Is that right?
Yes, sir. We have Blue Raiders Baseball Club at gmail.com, or you can text 423-584-9519. And we'll get those tickets to you. Also, each player has received tickets.
Okay.
And so they'll be contacting people. And again, this is going to go we like to look good. So the player package, uniforms, in the player package, they get a fleece pullover, sleeves, practice jersey, hats, belts, stuff like that. And that's going to help pay for this. That way, no out-of-pocket money's going. We just want to raise it, and again, it's a great opportunity for the community to come together.
Cleveland High School baseball, absolutely. The First Pitch Banquet, March 2nd, 6 p.m., with special guest Coach Phil Fulmer. Now, the speaker tickets are $25, and then if you want to have the meal that Coach talked about, speaker and the meal for $35, and then there is the VIP meet and greet for $50 with Coach Fulmer. That's a limited number.
Limited number on meeting Coach Fulmer of 50, and then the meal I think is 250 people. So,
go ahead and get your tickets.
You better get your tickets, and always you can email me at the school, and I'll get you in touch with the right people also.
All right, Coach Brent Tucker, looking forward to it. One more time, you can send an email to blueraidersbaseball@gmail.com, or the phone number, you can text 423-584-9519, or you can call, if you've missed any of that, call us here at the station. We'll be glad to pass this information on to you. What a great idea this is.
Yes, sir. And I'd like to also thank First Baptist Church for hosting us.
Yes.
They've done so much for us, and all the moms who are putting this together. It's a big event to plan, and they're doing a great, fantastic job, as you know.
Yes,
and,
I do.
They are organized and own it. So
I sure do.
Proud of them, and just looking forward to a great night.
All right, one more time. It's a Cleveland High School Blue Raider baseball first pitch banquet, March the 6th. Excuse me, March the 2nd at 2 p.m. Well, let me back up.
Yeah.
Well, hey, get him. We'll edit that out. Stop, and then we're on tape here. So I'm going to do that in 3, 2, 1. All right, don't forget, it's the Cleveland High School Blue Raider baseball first pitch banquet, March 2nd, 6 p.m. at First Baptist Cleveland with Coach Phil Fulmer. Get your tickets.
Yes,
and
sir.
Coach Tucker, thank you very much.
Oh, thank you for having me. Anytime. I love coming over here. Look forward to seeing everybody at the park over at Blue Raider Field, and we'll see what we can do this year.
Sounds great. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.